Hey guys, and welcome back to yet again another video. And today we're actually going to cover like Teemo top lane with a very interesting build, which personally I think is actually a really good build currently. Which is like Blade Rune King into like Hurricane and Frozen Mallet, like a really good on-hit build on Teemo at the moment. I've seen a lot of other Teemo players also do this build, and it's actually really good. Anyways, for the runes, we are actually running Press the Attack with Triumph with Alacrity and Cup of the Grace. And we also have Taste of Blood in the secondary page with Ingenious Hunter, because we're going to be building the Blade of the Rune King. So we also have Dorn Ring as the starter item, because it's going to help us get some of our mana back while we have to use our Q and poke. Wow. I'll be able to get like another Q auto. Nice. Alright, as for like the full build and full runes, I'll leave it all in the description, guys. So I recommend you guys to check that out if you want to use this yourself. Nice. So in this matchup right now, we're actually in a really good spot because at this point, like, Sion can only charge up his Q here. But he can't actually all-in us at all if we're standing right here. We can actually all-in this guy right now if he comes very close. We can poke him like a lot with the Q and the auto attacks. Okay, I can all-in right now. Here we go. Pop my potion as well. As soon as he tries, we will get him because my jungler's here. Nice. Oh, that's the flash. So we've already got the flash on this guy. We still have our own flash. That's really good. So we can use that. Wait, if he's gonna jump, then we can actually try and kill him. Alright, good. So now we just want to like slow push the lane right now. Put it into his tower, and then we can go back to base, buy some new items. The on-hit build is going to be very, very good in this matchup, because as soon as we get the Blade of the Rune King, we can literally just all-in the Sion and always win. Like, that item is going to allow us to always win this laning phase. Alright. We will also be like maxing the E to make this work. I do have to place a ward down because Lee Sin was actually topside. I'm going to be really careful here. I'm not going to fight Sion right now. I'm not going to poke him because I know for a fact that Lee Sin could still be here. And I have to stay on a very big distance from him. Alright, very good. Okay, now we can actually reset the lane. So the first items that we're going to buy is going to be either the long swords or actually the boots itself. In this case, I'm probably just going to go for the 2 long swords. That's just way better. Usually what I do on Teemo, like, I always go for berserker's greaves as the first item, because that allows you to reposition yourself and have the extra attack speed, so you can like all in or go away if you want to, or like run off. But in this case, like, since we're playing against Sion right now, the sooner we get the Blade of the Rune King, the faster we can 1v1 him and make the laning phase like super easy for us. So I want to rush it. He currently has more creeps on his side, so we want to avoid fighting against him right now. We don't want to poke him with Q, because if we get close, he will chop down. He would charge like a Q on us. Alright. Gonna be freezing this up so he can't actually all-in us anymore. Very good. He might be sitting in the bush right now waiting for me to come close. Obviously, I'm not going to fall for this. If he tries to go for that CS, he could take it with his Q. Okay, he's actually teleporting. Okay. Now we can start fighting him. We have to be really careful of the Sion Qs though. We have to dodge it properly. Whenever he Qs the creeps, we have to walk all around and then just pop the auto attacks and Qs and everything. Very nice. He's gonna pop the shield. The laning phase is in like such a good spot. There's barely anything that Sion can do outside of just spamming Q like over and over. Okay. We've got the ultimate. Backing off again because he wants to pop the Q on me. Now we can chase him down. Like, that's pretty much how the matchup goes for now. But like, once we get the items, everything will change. Okay, very good. Chase him again. I still have 2 potions, so I can just keep going. Nice. Okay, we got him. Nice. I don't have my ultimate to stop him if in case he'd like chase me. But anyways, like, this is honestly, this matchup is actually pretty interesting because if he managed to hit like multiple Qs on Teemo, it's actually really hard to poke down a sign early game. So this matchup, it literally comes down to getting the item as soon as possible. Now, it's actually really good if we get kills early on because that allows us to snowball. Nice. Like, if we get kills early on in this matchup, it's going to be even better for Teemo. Honestly, this build that we're going to build right now is going to be so OP. Alright, good. It's going to get pushed into him, so now we can actually go back to base again. Now we can buy the next item, which will be this. Let's quickly build it. There we go. You'll also build some boots because movement speed is really important, guys. If you're playing Teemo top, you want to make sure that you get boots at least early on, like as soon as you can. Most of the time you will have to upgrade it first. But however, in this game, the sooner we get the Blade of the Rune King, it's just the better it is. But we can already buy like the first tier. It's fine. Alright, now we can start planting like the shrooms everywhere now. Okay, he's gonna try. That barely, it doesn't do any damage on us because we can lifesteal everything back up with the item. He can poke us as much as he wants to, but we can just lifesteal it back all the time. I'll be maxing my Q after E. Just for more damage. Like, look, we've already got all the health back which he previously did damage on. I can pop my ult May here. When you're playing Teemo top, you want to focus on getting your shrooms out like on the side of the walls. Because that's where often, that's where people walk most of the time. I haven't seen Lee Sin on the map yet, but should be okay. Okay, time to push this really hard. Ah, there's Lee Sin here right now. Lee Sin is here because he plays the Contra Ward. Yeah, he even walked inside of one of these bushes. Okay, there we go. That's unfortunate. We can poke him like all day. He doesn't even, like, he doesn't have much mana anymore, so whatever he's trying to do right now is just not working. Okay, we got him. As you guys can see, if you put shrooms around the side of the wall, they always try to chase you, and they always try to avoid the shrooms. But if you place them like right next to the wall, they usually walk into it. Now we can push it in again. We can completely reset it, and then we can buy the more attack speed, which we will eventually get the blade now, and that's going to be like ridiculously OP. Very good. Everything's being pushed in all the way. Now we can actually go back to base. We could stay. We could get the plating, but Sion is actually coming over right now, so we have to be quick. I'll quickly get this, just because Sion is now getting his items and stuff. We will have to eventually dodge his Q, dodge his E. Especially as all in right now, we need more movement speed than he does, because that's gonna help. We need to have a little bit more, like we only need to have 1k more gold, and then we have Blade, and then it's like a free lane. Blade on Teemo is just so OP. Alright, let's go. I got my shrooms coming up again shortly. Lee Sin is bottom, doing the dragon at the moment, so we don't have to worry about him. Okay, we can chase him all the way down. As you guys can see, look at the damage that we do on Sion. And we don't even have the item yet. He missed one Q, we can chase him down all the way. We know that Lee Sin is bottom side, because he took the dragon. So we're going to have to use this opportunity to actually poke him down a little bit. Okay. Get the first plating. Backing off again, because I think Lee Sin might be coming top lane right now. Chance is pretty likely that he will. Instead of just pushing it into him, I want the lane to reset right here and push him towards me, so I just drag it to me like this. Nice. Got him. And we don't even have the item yet. It's going to be so much better. Like, this item, not even getting the blade yet. This item, it already gives so much damage, and it gives lifesteal. It basically gives you everything you need to carry the laning phase. This is what makes Teemo top so good with this item. Very good. Place down a shroom here too. We can take some more platings now. Okay. Sion is now teleporting to lane, which means that he no longer has the teleport to teleport down to his teammates. So now, we can go back to base right here. We're not going to lose anything. And we will buy the blade. We can also afford the next item right now, which is going to be the frozen mallet. And after the frozen mallet, we will get the hurricane too. And basically what this build does, the blade allows you to 1v1 your opponent and do like insane damage. And then you have the frozen mallet, which you can use to slow your enemy. And then we also have like the hurricane, which we will get eventually. Oh, we got this guy. We do too much damage. Look at this. I don't even have to... Like, he's not even focusing me anymore. He's already accepting that he's losing. He's already accepting his fate, because if he tried to 1v1 me, he could never bring me down. I could literally just pop my item, just kite him down all the way, and we would get a kill for free 100%. Nice. Our opponent is pretty tilted right now for the fact that we actually play Teemo with Blade. It's because it's so OP. Now we got the tower. If Lee Sin comes in soon, we can just kite him down too. Look how much damage we do. We do a lot of damage against Lee Sin. I don't want to pop my shroom yet. And we can just permanently lifesteal like over and over. Nice. Now we can get the tower. I have to be really careful though. Lee Sin might be top here. Okay, nice. Now we can go back to base. We can buy the next item, which will be the frozen mallet, which we can find right here. We will be getting this one for now. We will also buy this one, and we will also buy like a contra ward. It's always going to be useful. So with the top lane being done for right now, the best thing we can do as Teemo, the best options you have, is to go on the side lanes and split push for as much as you can. That's like the most optimal way of playing Teemo. Let me quickly place down a ward right here. Alright, good. So once again, we will be placing the shrooms like around the walls, because that's where the people will be. Dragon will be spawning very shortly, and we're already at the dragon, so... I'm kind of waiting. I know Yasuo's here, but just kind of waiting a little bit. You can also use the shroom to like wave clear the wave as well. But I prefer keeping it for now because it's gonna allow me to slow whoever's coming soon. Nice. Very good. We will also get the tower here. We got him. Yeah, we got him. He barely does any damage on us. Oh, wow. Oh, that's the Ezreal from our team. I was like, hey, where's that ultimate coming from? Nice. We can also replace the yellow trinket. We can replace it with the red trinket right now. I might as well just sell the control ward and just already buy the attack speed item, which will be for the hurricane soon. Honestly, like, Teemo is not really a champion that gets played a lot in solo queue right now. But with this build that we're playing right now, I think that you can get really far playing with this build. I think you can get really far. I've seen some people in Diamond that already uses this build. And seen a lot of other Teemo players too. They took the dragon. That's fine. Okay, very good. They've actually got 3 dragons so far, which I'm honestly not really happy with, to be honest. Well, if we could get the camp here too. Sion is grouping together with his teammates right now. We will just be pushing it out very fast. We will use this so we can actually get the tower. All of them are currently alive. I see like 2 people around the bottom side right now. So I'll just be planting as many shrooms as we can. And we're going to be constantly like split pushing like this for a while. I can get my item very soon. I just need like 50 at most. Like if you put shrooms like this, no matter where they go, the shrooms will always hit. Nearly all the time. Get some more of this tower. There are currently 2 people mid. There's like 1 guy bot lane. We can just keep this up. Very good. They're like fighting there right now. We're just here taking the tower. Okay, they're fighting. Let's go. We can clean this up right now. Very nice. Imagine if we get the frozen mallet right now, we can just constantly like slow over and over again. Very good. Now we can get the tower as well. And we will also be getting the Baron right now. And this is going to be guaranteed because like we have shrooms right here. As soon as they try and attempt to come over, they will have to walk over my shrooms first. Which will already bring them very low. Okay. Let's go back to base. And get the frozen mallet. And now we're going to be buying the hurricane. So once again, the blade is going to be very useful for 1v1s as it's like the passive, the unique passive of this item is really good. The frozen mallet is going to allow us to kite down constantly and keep them slowed forever. And then we have the hurricane, who's also going to be on hit, similar to the blade of the Rune King, and it's also got crit. And it's got movement speed. So together, like these 3 items together, it's honestly just such an OP combo, to be honest. Like, I understand why most Teemo players are building this nowadays, because it's really strong in certain games. Not saying like all games, but most games where people have tanks and stuff, this build is actually so good. Oh. To be honest, I actually thought that I would see the vision if they were to go inside this bush. Also, I placed down the shroom right here, so it kind of comes like a surprise that Annie hasn't used this on me before. This comes like a big surprise. I honestly didn't. I didn't expect it, to be honest. Well, Annie has like 11 kills. She's pretty fed right now. She can easily kill everyone with like a single combo. This build is not going to help us that much with this. Like, we do have 700 HP on this, but that's not going to stop like an Annie doing like an entire combo and just finishing us off, you know? It's not going to work that well. We need to be a little bit more tanky for that if we want to survive something like this. Okay, top lane, Yas is currently pushing it in. This is not very smart to do because there's only 2 people bot. There could be someone else here too. Okay, here we go. We will be constantly like pushing over and over right now. Hopefully they don't get the dragons and stuff. Wait. Put down some shrooms. Dragon will be spawning in 15 seconds and we will definitely need this thing. If they get that dragon, it's going to be difficult because they will be able to get 4 dragons here. Okay, very good. My teammates are still dead right now. This is not looking good because they're like 5-man right now. Yeah, this is not looking good at all. Okay. We got this Annie too. We can flash. It's gonna be difficult to come out of this. Yeah, like Lee Sin used the jump on the ward and he probably flashed through to make this work because he was right here when I flashed over the wall. But the good thing is, we turned a team fight where we had 3 people. Me and Yasuo. We've actually managed to turn a team fight 2 against 4. That's really good. Okay. So now we have the core build. We have the on-hit Teemo build. This is the build that I want to show you guys like how good it truly is. Now the next item which we're most likely going to get right now is probably going to be the wits end, or we could even go for the rage play if you want to have even more damage. They both work very well. It's kind of optimal. We could go for like wits end and also take the rage blade, but it's better to just take one of these two. I'll probably go for like rage blade, maybe wits end, because they have like Annie. They have Annie who's really strong at the moment. If we could stack up the item a few times, it's going to help us a lot. Alright. We kind of need to start a team fight right now because Annie is currently gone. Like with her being out of the way, there's much we can do. They're pushing top side at the moment. I can just 1v1 that guy easily. Okay. I could have cut him down. I was kind of confused about the tower, to be honest, but whatever. I kind of I'm still thinking about maybe getting the rage play instead of wits end, but not sure yet. Okay, we can get the tower now. Nice. She will pop the ultimate. It's going to be scary. Okay, good. So what we can do right now is to sit around bot lane throughout the entire time. Oh, this is most likely going to be a team fight now. We'll see. Yeah, she didn't pop the ultimate at all. No problem. We can take this camp here and then move bot lane. Nice. We have that. Now we can try and catch somebody here. We still have my Q. Like, we don't even have to use the Q. Don't even have to. Even in a 1v1, I think we can 1v1 Mr. Chin without my Q. There's a team fight starting right now. We will be moving there right now. It's actually looking pretty good. I'm not even there yet. Wait. As you guys can see, the shrooms are being used all the time because I placed them into places where they always walk all the time. Dodging the Q. Okay, very good. Yeah, I think we can finish right now. Tower's focusing me. Just surrender. Anyways, the Teemo on hit build is honestly really, really good, guys. I recommend picking up Teemo with the on hit build in most games if you guys want to have the most optimal build. Guys, we're doing something new. I'm playing more champions than just Riven now. If you guys have like a champion in top lane that you want me to play and show like the best build and everything and try out some stuff, let me know in the comments, guys. You guys like try to like the champion that you guys want to play. So if somebody says like, hey Camille, if you guys all like the comment and put it on top, I can see it, and then I could actually play like a round of Camille. Just saying, put it on in the comments, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today. You can find the 4 runes full build of Teemo. You can all find it in the description. Don't forget to check out my stream for the Challenger Elo games. And with that being said, thank you for being here, and I'll catch you guys up next time. Peace.